Stop right there. If you are a Microsoft 365 admin, you are probably sitting on a ticking time bomb. I see it every single day. Admins enabling a disabled user account that should never be touched, thinking they're fixing a problem. Instead, they open a massive security hole. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly why that account stays disabled, how shared mailboxes actually work, and the difference between send as and full access, because 99% of people get that wrong. Let us fix this. Have you ever given a user full access to a shared mailbox, told them to send an email, and they just could not? Or worse, they send an email and it looked like it came from them, not the company. That is a disaster for professional communication. The truth is, 99% of admins don't understand the critical difference between full access, send as, and send on behalf. By the end of this video, you will master all three. Fix your permissions overnight and secure your tenant. In this video, we will discuss shared mailboxes. How do we set up? How do we provide permissions? And how do we access those? Get ready for the full demo and understand the complete zero to hero video on shared mailboxes. In this video, we will learn first what is a shared mailbox. Most of you already know, might be already using it, but for this video, it is important to understand what is a shared mailbox. Um, then we will learn licensing, how Microsoft licenses to be used. And then we will understand the shared mailbox delegation, permissions, full access versus send as and send on behalf, managing via email enabled groups, mail enabled security groups are there rather than adding individuals for shared mailbox permissions. You can add users to the groups. That makes the life easy for admins as well as the users, and it reduces the number of tickets a service desk will get or exchange admin will get. Admin group owner and user actions. So what is the role of an admin? What action that admin needs to take? What action the group owner needs to take? And what action the users need to take so that they can use the shared mailboxes in a better way? um, we will also see how do we access these shared mailboxes through classic Outlook, new Outlook, and the web version, and don't do's and don'ts that we need to follow for the accounts that are disabled. I'll show you in the demo. And this is zero to hero on shared mailbox in Microsoft 365. Let us start the video. Let us start with the absolute basics. In Microsoft 365, every licensed user gets their own personal mailbox. So, if you have three people, say in IT, sales, and support, they each have their own separate inbox. But what if your company needs a single dedicated email address that the whole team monitors, like info at yourcompany.com or support at yourcompany.com? That is exactly what a shared mailbox come in. Think of this like a team post office box. It does not belong to any single person. Instead, it is a centralized hub that user 1, user 2, and user 3 can access simultaneously. There is another topic that they can also access the emails through distribution groups, but In the next video, we will discuss in detail what are distribution groups and the difference between a distribution group and a shared mailbox. But this video is completely on shared mailbox. And this shared mailbox is not just for emails. It comes with its own shared calendar, perfect for tracking team shifts, holidays, or project deadlines so that everybody has an eye on what is going on if any email is coming. In a distribution group, the email will go to the individuals. Maybe they are not present, they are out of office, and that needs to be taken care immediately. So if all the functions have are accessing the shared mailbox, anybody can access the shared mailbox, anybody can see the mail and take appropriate action, reply to the email. So that is the benefit of a shared mailbox. And it is not just for emails, it comes with its own features. Now, here is the golden rule that confuses 90% of IT pros. When Microsoft creates the shared mailbox, it secretly creates a corresponding user account behind the scene in Entra ID. But that is critical. That account is permanently disabled. This account, so when a shared mailbox is created, it will have an Entra ID account, but this account remains disabled. If there is any issue with this shared mailbox, most of the times what they do, the admins do, is they see, oh, this account is disabled, they go ahead and enable that account, but that is a security risk. And you need to notice that this shared mailbox account does not have a password for the security reasons. Now when someone enables the account, they can do a password reset on that account. So if if you want to work for email security, you must check what are the shared mailboxes, what are their accounts, and they should remain disabled. Now discuss the licensing part. That great news is that a shared mailbox does not require a license by default. Microsoft gives you up to 50 gigabytes of storage for free. But what if you need more? Let us break down when you need Exchange Plan 1 versus Plan 2. So, uh, now that you know what a shared mailbox is, the first question everyone asks is, do I need to buy a license for it? The answer might surprise you. The news by default, you don't need a license for a shared mailbox. Microsoft gives you up to 50 gigabytes of storage absolutely free. For 90% of small to medium teams, 50 GB is more than enough. This is why shared mailboxes are such cost-effective solution. No recurring license fee for the basic usage, right? So this is the free tier. But what if you need more space or your team handles massive amount of email? What if you need more than 50 GB? If you want to increase the main mailbox storage to 100 gigabytes, you must assign an Exchange Online Plan 2 license. This doubles your storage, but it does not come but it does come with an additional cost. So Exchange Online Plan 2 has a cost attached to it. Now, if you need archiving, which is like you can archive your emails to unlimited, right? And you need a 50 gigabytes of storage, then it is like archiving is a different license, and Plan 1 is a separate license. So you have to buy two licenses if you need archiving. But when you go with E5 license, you get Exchange Online Plan 2 if you assign an E5 license, but that is again, E5 licenses are for users, and it offers too many things. Wasting an E5 license for a shared mailbox is a bit costly. It is not recommended. So separately you can buy, if you need more storage, separately you can buy Exchange Online Plan 2, and you can buy the archive license. Here for licensing, we will go ahead and do a demo. For this demo, I am logged into admin.microsoft 365 admin center, and here we can go to the licenses section. So this is the licenses section, and we will see what the licenses we have. And billing administrator is the minimum role for purchasing the license, can also manage subscription and billing accounts. Global administrator has full access to all management features, including purchasing licenses and assigning admin roles to others. So to buy the license, either you have to be a billing administrator, or if you are a global administrator, you can buy the licenses. So currently I do not have any license. Uh, so uh, in your products, it says manage billing or buy more licenses in your products. So here is the link for your products on the left hand side, and you can click on your products here, and you can go to the products page, what products you own. You can click on add more products, right? So what we discussed is, if you have already have an exchange plan, you do not need uh, a license, a separate license for shared mailboxes. So recommended is here. We will not go to recommended. We will go to all products, and we will see the exchange plans. So you can go to collaboration and communications. Here is Exchange Online Plan 1, and here it is Exchange Online Plan 2, Exchange Online Kiosk, Exchange Online Archiving for Exchange Server. So we already talked about this license. Now let us see the details in Exchange Online Plan 1. So it costs you around 335 rupees in INR for a month. So what you get is Exchange Plan 1, mailbox storage 50 gigabytes, maximum send email size 150 MB, anti-malware and anti-spam. So that was the basic that we needed. Exchange Online Plan 1. Now we will go back and sorry, and we will go to Exchange Online Plan 2. In Exchange Online Plan 2, it costs around 665 rupees a month. My settings are in INR, so you can understand. You can convert it, or you can change your setting to dollars, and you can understand. Exchange Mailbox is 100 gigabytes. So this is Exchange Online 1 and Exchange Online 2. When we discussed about the size of the mailbox. Exchange Online archiving. So we talked about this, and let us see the archiving for Exchange server. This archiving is 250 rupees a month. Exchange Online archiving, what it has to say: a personal email archival for users who have mailbox and Exchange server 2010 or later. So going back to our license slide, so we talked about 50 gigabytes in Exchange Online Plan 1. Sorry, 50 gigabytes is free. Exchange Online Plan 2 is like you can take for shared mailboxes. You do not need to take Exchange Online Plan 1 for shared mailboxes. Exchange Online Plan 1 is for users, and if you need archiving, you have to add two licenses. One is your Plan 1, and then the archival, or Plan 2 and archival. but you do not take Exchange Online Plan 2 plus archival, because sufficient archival you will get with plan 1, so you do not need to waste extra money. That is all about licenses. So if I go into discussion, it will take more time and deviate from the topic. So understanding, I think it is clear to you. Licensing, I think it is. Now for this video, I will go ahead and take a trial license. So you can see Microsoft 365 Business Standard India, or we have Microsoft 365 Business Standard month to month. So India, I don't know why it Microsoft offers a cheaper plan, but other plans you can go like Microsoft 365 Premium and month to month licensing, and premium is like 1800. So even for a trial I will go for a leisure license. So let me see what are the details. So I don't think this trial is available. Let me see if I can. So let us see the details. Exchange, you have Exchange Online Plan 1, 50 gigabytes. So with Microsoft 365 Business Standard, you already get all these applications you can use, and you get Exchange Online Plan 1. But the trial is not available here. Let me go to Microsoft 365 Business Standard month to month, and let us see if so you have a free trial. I have a free trial here. Exchange Plan 1 you get with this. Rest of all we do not need to look into. It is giving you the application for Outlook. So license quantity, what I say is 4. Start free trial. Maybe number, like, we do not need to select how many licenses we need for the trial, but let us see. So try now. And after assigning, and we have to create users as well. So let us see. Because for demo I have to create users, so I will pause the video here, and because we have to wait for some time for this license, so I have to create users as well. Users I should have, so active users. Let us see. I have these active users, but I won't use this. I'll create a new set of users and will assign license to them. So once I will be back after the license is active and I have the demo users created. All right, so the license is active. It took around how much time? I would say 15 minutes, and I've created 3 users as well. So you have to wait for license activation. So I have first user as SMB user 1, assigned with Microsoft 365 Business Standard, SMB user 2, Microsoft 365 Business Standard, and SMB user 3, all created. Um, One more thing, in the Identity and Access Management series, I will next cover uh, the temporary access passcode, because it was taking time for registering all the users with multi-factor authentication. That is another method in identity and access management to go passwordless. So I have temporary access passcode. Let us see if I can log in to these accounts. So I will open a new private window, outlook.office.com, and the first user account is, sorry, SMB user 1 at Byqus.com. Let me see. It is asking for a temporary access passcode rather than password. So that is another method. When we talk about this in the identity and access management series, we will see how we set up and why we set up temporary access passcode. So this is the account, email account for SMB user 1. Similarly, you have the accounts for SMB user 2 and SMB user 3, right? So let us not open all the accounts one by one. Let us go to our video and create a shared mailbox. To create the shared mailbox, we will go to the Exchange Admin Center. The URL is admin.exchange.microsoft.com. admin.exchange.microsoft.com. There is a typo. Microsoft.com. Okay, so yeah, I am logged in to exchange.microsoft.com. You go to mailboxes and you can see you have 3 user mailboxes already created. So they can log into the mailbox and access their emails. They're all categorized as user mailboxes. So let us proceed and create shared mailboxes. How do you create shared mailboxes? There is a good option, add a shared mailbox. What is the name of the shared mailbox? Demo shared mailbox. Email address, demo shared mailbox. Select a domain, byqus.com. Alias, you can put demo shared mailbox. Create. So next step is add users to this mailbox, learn how to use shared mailbox in Outlook. Would you like to know more other ways to collaborate in Office 365? So leave it for now. Now this is a shared mailbox created, which is our demo shared mailbox. Now the shared mailbox is created, right? Now you can see the properties of this shared mailbox. First name, last name, you can change it, you can edit it. The display name settings, organization, I'm not going that deep in creating. Rather, we will talk about delegation. Now, this shared mailbox is created, right? Let us see how it looks as a user. So we'll go to this part, active users, and let us clear out this filter. And you see this demo shared mailbox is present here, right? You can see this user account is created. Now that is what we talked first last in my video. Sorry, first in my video, that many admins, what they do, they see this user account is there, demo shared mailbox. When they go to this demo shared mailbox, and when you look into it, it says sign in blocked, right? It says sign in is blocked. And so unblock sign in, the admins will go ahead and unblock the sign in. And Entra dot, like, we will go to Entra admin centers, entra.microsoft.com, entra.microsoft.com, and here we were already there. What? No, users. So all users, you see demo shared mailbox. When you go to the overview, this account is disabled. So you can see sign in is blocked. Here you can see the sign in is blocked, but when you go to the Entra admin center, you'll see account is disabled. Do not ever enable this account. That will be a security risk. But now, if you do not enable this account, how do you access the shared mailbox? So here comes the shared mailbox delegation. Let us talk about the shared mailbox delegation now. Now let us talk about shared mailbox delegation. In shared mailbox delegation, you can use three kind of accesses, delegate three kind of permissions. So first is full access permission. Second is send as permission, and third one is send on behalf. Now we will talk about full access and send as and send on behalf, and we will talk about the best practice. Now let us go to Exchange Admin Center and open this mailbox. So this is shared mailbox, and when you click on it, here you can see the delegation tab. The first permission is send as, and the second permission is read and manage full access. You can click on edit, add a member, and you can add like SMB user 1, confirm, right? And the second one is edit, add a member. This is read and manage permissions. So full access and send as permission. So in full access permission, the user will have anybody who is assigned full access permission will have all the rights over the shared mailbox. He can read, reply, and delete. Send as permission, the users cannot manage the mailbox, but they can send as a shared mailbox. They will have an access to shared mailbox. We will look into it through a demo. The third permission is send on behalf. So you might have noticed here, like in delegation, you have send as and full access permission. So that was the individual assignment. How do you assign, how do you delegate the shared mailbox? Now, the best practice, as we were talking about the best practice using mail enabled security groups. So, uh, the mail, how do we create mail enabled security group and how do we assign users to it? So, let us go back to the Exchange Admin Center here. And here you see on the left hand side, you see recipient, you see mailboxes, and you see groups. Now, when you go to groups, you get an option to add a group, right? So there are groups like Microsoft 365 groups, distribution list, dynamic distribution list, and mail enable security. Microsoft 365 group, it is like it contains a whole set of accesses like SharePoint, Teams, everything, right? But when you click mail enable security group, they will only be a security group. So we will create a group first. Mail enable security group is you select mail enable security group, click on next. Now demo shared mailbox, and I will name it as full access. Generally full access send as you provide it, but for the demo purpose I am providing full access. And description, it provides full access to shared mailboxes, okay, or demo shared mailbox. Click on next. Owner, you can select an owner from here. So anybody who has got the Exchange license can be the owner. So let us see SMB user 1. I'll make it as owner. Just keep in mind SMB user 1 is the owner for this group. Add, next, and you can add members here. So SMB user 1, SMB user 2, and SMB user 3. So you can add like a group owner is not a member by default to the group. So let us add SMB user 1, SMB user 2. We will leave SMB user 3 for send as access. So click on add to, next. Group email address will be SMB full access. So we will allow people outside of my organization to send email to this mail enabled security group and require owner approval to join the group. So we need to check this option as well, and we will create a group. So now we have one group, demo shared mailbox full access. I'll just copy it. Add another group. It will again be a mail enabled security group. Click on next, new group, full access, and we will name it as send as. So send as permission to demo shared mailbox. Right? Click on next. Assign owner. Again, user one I'll assign as owner because then we will see what activities owner one uh, can do. Click on next. Click on next. Next. Group email address is SMB send as communication approval next and create a group. Now the groups are created. We got this error. An exception of type Microsoft online.box.util.exception internal exception was thrown. Now, why are we getting this error? There are multiple causes, right? One is minimum required role. Your organization management or recipient management role is not there, but I am a global administrator, so I'll strike it out. Global admin is not always enough, but let us see. Um, so this can be again due to Microsoft service issue. So let me refresh the page and try to recreate the group. All right, so I have refreshed the page and we'll go to groups once again and try to add a group because one group I was able to create. So strongly believe that SMB that I will be able to create. It was just a temporary issue. Send as SMB send as grants send as permission to shared mailbox. Right, click on next. Owner will be again SMB user 1. Click on add. Next, add members SMB user 1 and SMB user 2. Click on add. Click next. SMB send as approval. Click on next and we will create a group. Okay, it is created. So we will see in mail enable security groups we have uh, two groups, demo shared mailbox full access and SMB sent as. Now to delegate this, you have to go back to the mailboxes. You have to go to your demo shared mailbox and you have to go to delegation, remove individual assignments, confirm and go back. Click on send as, add member. Now here, demo shared mailbox, full access. No, it is a send as permission. So we will add SMB send as, save, confirm. All right. So now we will go to read and manage full access. SMB user 1, we will remove, we will confirm, and we will add demo shared mailbox full access. Okay, click on save, confirm. So now we have delegate the permission. You can check it, click on edit. Now SMB send as, the group will look like this. Demo shared mailbox full access are the members. Now till here, whatever we did was the admin part. right? It is the Exchange administrator who did this. Now we will get to the part where we see what the group owner can do. So in our demo SMB user 1, this user is the group owner for both the groups, right? What this owner should do to add the members. So that is the point I was talking about. Now Exchange administrator has done this. We have followed the best practice. Now every time a request comes in, you do not need maybe a service desk guy or Exchange administrator to perform the shared mailbox delegation. Now let us see from the group owner's point of view how they can add or remove members from the group. Now, so if you go to groups, mail enable security groups, mail enable security, no, mail enable security groups. Something wrong with the Microsoft today. It takes some time. So demo shared full mailbox access. Who is the owner? User one is the owner. Now we will allow user one to log in where Exchange Admin Center. So he can go to admin.exchange.microsoft.com. So mail enable security group is the best group. You create Azure groups, Entra ID groups that will not work for shared mailbox delegation. Only mail enable security groups will work for delegation. So the group owner needs to log into the to Exchange Admin Center to add or remove the users. So he will log in SMB user 1 at byqus.com. Sorry, byqus.com. Go next and temporary access passcode. So sign in. Don't show this again. Click on yes. So this group owner is now logged in. All right. So you can see his dashboard like this, and he will go to groups and he will see groups I belong to. There are two options, groups I belong to, and the second option is groups I own. So he will, like, he's a member of this group, right, as well. So groups I own. So I again saying owner may or might not be a group member. He can only manage the groups. So group I own, he owns this demo shared mailbox, and he will go to members, and you can see from here he can view all and manage, sorry, not owners, view and manage members. So he can add additional owners as well as add or remove members. So this, he is added as the member. So SMB, now you can go to this group SMB send as, you can see members. So SMB user one is the owner. He can manage owners and he can manage members. All right. So I think we are good. This is what the group owner will do. Anybody needs access, he will contact the group owner. He can go ahead and add or remove members. What he can do. Now, he is already a member of this shared mailbox as well. So how do you access the shared mailbox? First, we will look into Classic Outlook. So you open Outlook. Classic Outlook is the application installed if you have a retail version of Microsoft Office. So first, we will look into the Classic Outlook by Qs. Click on OK. So now it opened up the the Outlook for SMB user one. Right now, we have added this user to the shared mailbox, right? But we do not see any shared mailboxes here. Automatically, it will take around 3 to 6 hours to get this mailbox added. Sometimes it takes more, sometimes it takes less. So how do you add the shared mailbox? You go to File, you go to Account Settings, go to Account Settings again. Now here you need to click on Change, or you can double click. You go to More Settings, and here you see Advanced. Go to Advanced and click on Add, and we remember the name of the shared mailbox that we created was Demo Shared Mailbox. This is the Demo Shared Mailbox. So you copy it and you paste it, Demo Shared Mailbox. Click on OK. It is added. Click on Apply. Click on OK. Click on Next and click on Done. Click on Close. Now you can see this shared mailbox, shared demo mailbox is available to this user. So there is nothing in this email. We'll send some emails and we will see. So how do I send? So the best way is new email. You first send it to yourself, like from this mailbox only we will send. Go to the best way to check incoming and outgoing is to sending an email to yourself. In this case, we will send an email to demo shared mailbox at Byqus, sorry, byqus.com. Demo shared, it is appearing because it searches your Exchange Online. Now subject is testing shared mailbox, right? And click on send. Now we have sent. Let us see in sent items. We have got one email, and in this shared mailbox inbox we have got the same email, right? So you can see it takes some time. That is now the Microsoft is coming with new outlooks. We will see the settings in new Outlook as well. So this is how you add the shared mailbox in classic Outlook. I'll repeat it once more. Click on File, Settings, Account Settings. You click on this icon, click on Change, click on Next. No, sorry. Click on Change. Go to More Settings and Advanced. And if you want to add, you add. You can add or remove from here. Click on OK. Click on Next. Click on Done. And click on Close. So it will appear here. Now we saw it is in sent items for the user. It is not in the user's inbox. There is nothing, but in shared mailbox you see this email. All right, so let us minimize this and open new Outlook. So I have the new Outlook open. Account is configured here and it's still here. Also, we do not see the shared mailbox. Now the user action is to add the shared mailbox. In new Outlook, sometimes it never adds a shared mailbox. Microsoft is working on this, but how can we add a shared mailbox in new Outlook? We will click on Settings and we will go to Accounts, click on Share with Me and click on Add here, and we can type Demo Shared Mailbox. It appeared. Click on Continue and it is checking for permissions, what kind of permissions you have. So it is not now. Demo Shared Mailbox. Now it is here. Now you can see your email that we sent. The third option is to go to Outlook Web Access. So here we will log into outlook.office365.com mail, and it will ask for credentials. So SMB user 1, and we will enter the temporary access passcode. Sign in. Yes. And here again, like, we do not see the shared mailbox in Outlook. It should appear, but it is not coming up. Then the user need to go to the same place, go to account, shared with me, click on add, and demo shared mailbox, click on continue, click on close, and click on close. Here we have the demo shared mailbox inbox again. Yeah, we see it. So this was the web. So we discussed classic Outlook, we discussed new Outlook, and we discussed OWA, which is the online web access. How do we add the shared mailboxes? Now,
There
let
are
us now demo the permission types. So for this, we have created user 1, user 2, and user 3. And I will demonstrate how to give the send on behalf access. So user 1 will have full access. He can read, reply, delete, and manage folders, but he cannot send as mailbox. He can send the email, he can read the email, delete the email, create folders, delete folders, and manage folders as well. He can give permission over folders, but he cannot send as mailbox. User 2, we will give him send as access, send email as the shared mailbox from shared mailbox at domain.com. User 3 will have send on behalf access, send emails on behalf of the shared mailbox. We will see it in the demo. From user 3 on behalf of shared mailbox at domain.com, this kind of email will go. So for this demo, we need to first fix the permissions. We need to verify user 1 has full access, user 2 has send as access, and user 3 has send on behalf access. In GUI, you actually do not see how to assign a send on behalf. So we will use PowerShell to assign send on behalf access. So let us go through the demo. So here we are in Exchange Admin Center. We go to Mailboxes and we see this is a shared mailbox. We have 3 users: SMB user 1, SMB user 2, SMB user 3. So SMB user 1, we have to give full access. So let us review the groups, right? How do we do that? We go to groups and we go to mail enable security groups. And this is demo shared mailbox full access. So we click on it and we go to members. So SMB user 1 and SMB user 2 are the members. So we need to remove SMB user 2 from this group. So remove members. So now we have full access. Group member as demo, like SMB user 1 only. Now user 2, SMB user 2, we have to provide send as permission. So let us review this and we go to members. See, SMB user 1 is a part of this group. He is owner, but what we will do, we will view all and manage members, and we will remove SMB user 2 from, sorry, SMB user 1 from this group, so that SMB user 2 only has send as access. Now we will go to the shared mailbox, demo shared mailbox, and we will see delegation, send as one user, like one group is added, but we do not see send on behalf access, right? We do not see the send. How do we assign send on behalf? So here you see send on behalf option, send on behalf, add members, and we will use SMB user 3. You can create a group for this as well, but I'm skipping that part. That is the best practice. However, let me tell you very frankly, send on behalf is not used very much. So generally out of 1000 shared mailboxes, you will get one or two requests for send on behalf permission. So you click on save and confirm, right? So this mailbox permission were added to these mailboxes. Select users to have added. Users have been added successfully. The changes are saved and will appear within 5 minutes. Okay, it gives the 5 minutes time. So send on behalf, you assign like in delegation, and there is an option for send on behalf. Otherwise, if there is a PowerShell code as well, so that is a simple code. But then you have to connect to Exchange Online and execute that code. So now, as per my diagram, we have user 1 who has got full access, user 2 who has got send as permission, and SMB user 3 who has got send on behalf permission. Alright, I'm logged in as SMB user 1 who has got full access over the demo shared mailbox. You can see on my screen. He can like you can see this. Now what he if he composes a new email, first of all let us look at new email. Now he can send directly from SMB user 1 his own ID, or he can send an email from the shared mailbox directly. So you see, like, from address is here, send as is not here. So because he has full access, he can send an email as the shared mailbox. And let me send an email from here. This is my another domain, thepoemstory.com. We can go to the poem story and read stories and poems. Testing SMB user 1, SMB user 1 test, right? So you can send an email, right? So now we will go to our like my other mailbox, and you can see, like sorry, not this one. This mailbox is my the poem story mailbox, demo shared mailbox. So this email you can see clearly here. I should enlarge it. So you can see this email is coming from demo shared mailbox directly, right? It is not coming from SMB user 1. It is coming, like you can see, it is the from address is the shared mailbox, right? Now going back to SMB user 1, and we see sent items. In shared mailbox there is no sent items, right? The sent items should be sitting here. SMB user 1 test. So that is another setting that I will demo. So what this user is doing, this user is composing an email and sending from the shared mailbox. Now anybody would not know that from this shared mailbox was there any email which was sent, because it is a collaboration, right? So many people will have access to the shared mailbox, but they will never know if there was an email sent from this demo shared mailbox. So this sent item is sitting in users sent item. Rather, it should be in the shared mailbox sent item. That is one of the issue that you will encounter. So users will say I am replying, but the sent items is coming to, like, the email is showing up in my sent items. It is not showing up in shared mailbox sent items. So we will look how do we fix that. However, now I have created two folders. demo new folder and new folder. Because SMB user 1 has access, he can delete the folder. That is delete new folder, delete the folder, and he can create a folder like delete. If he can delete, he can create a new folder. So new demo folder he can create. So that is the full access permission. Now let us from my another account, this account, let me reply to this email or send an email test mailbox, and we go ahead and send, and we will go back to this demo shared mailbox and we will see if anything is there in the inbox. So inbox, we got the reply. He can reply to it again, reply all, forward, and delete. So he can delete this email, right? uh, I need to send another email because we need to test SMB user 2 and SMB user 3. So let me do it once for all, reply all. This will test the access of of user 2 and user 3 as well, right? So let me send it out, and uh, we should get it as like this is SMB user 1 personal mailbox, so we do not touch it. And this is demo shared mailbox. It takes some time to arrive or what? Yeah, you refresh the email is here. Testing SMB. This will test access of user 2 and user 3 as well. Okay, let me reply to this. Reply, and okay, I am okay. I will test and demo, right? So we'll click on send. Again, you need to make a note for now in this sent item, the like whatever the emails are going in, it is sitting in user sent items, but you might be like SMB user 2 might want to check whether this email was replied or not, and in the sent items there is nothing here. Let me see, this will test, so he does not know what happened to the email next, right? So we will do it in the last. First, let us log in as SMB user 2 and see what he can do. Alright, so now I am logged in as SMB user 2 and I've opened a new email. Before we go to the new email, let me see what happens if you click on this demo shared mailbox. It says cannot complete your request. You might not have permission to perform this action. Now, that is expected because we have not given any other access, only send as access to SMB user 2. He cannot read or do anything on the folder. We will come to that point after we discuss send on behalf as well. So we'll see he has got send as access, so he can actually send as the shared mailbox. Now here you do not see the from address. Many users will come and complain, I have send as access but I do not see the from access from field here. How do you bring it up is you go to settings and you search for message format. You see this message format, and here the option is always show from field, right? Always show from. You see this option, click on save and close it, and then refresh and go to new mail. And now you see you can this user has sent us permission, so he can send as demo shared mailbox. Now He does not. He only has send as permission, so he will not be able to do anything on the mailbox, right? So let us send an email to the poem the poemstory.com test and click on send. Again, it is going to the sent items of user mailbox because I cannot open it because I have not given the permission. Now let me see how it arrived to the poem story. So test, the email is coming from demo shared mailbox again. This means the send as permission. It actually make you feel like the email is coming from the shared mailbox. Now quickly we will log in as SMB user 3. So we will sign out and we will log in again. So we will add another user account, SMB user 3 at byqus.com. Click next. And we will use this temporary access passcode. Right? Again, this user cannot see the shared mailbox. Let me see new email. Send, verify, continue. Now again here we do not see the from field in when we are trying to send an email. So we will go to settings and just search message format. Now here, and we'll go to always show from, right? And we remember that SMB user 3 does not have any other access, only has the send on behalf access. So let me refresh the page. And now if we go to new email, I see the from field here. If he clicks here, now here is the catch. Let me enlarge it for you. Now if he clicks on the from field, he does not see the shared mailbox from where he can send the email. So how do we add it? And now, so how do we add it? We can go to click on this. We can click other email address and send from this SMB demo shared mailbox. Right now, he can send from this address. So as we discussed, we only have send on behalf permission for SMB user 3. And we cannot see the shared mailbox as well here because he does not have the permission, and we will discuss it in detail next. So first let me send an email and we will see how this email appears. So this is a test email from SMB user 3, only has send on behalf permission, and click on send. Right now we see in the sent items send on behalf, right, that it was sent from the, like, this user is seeing this email from demo shared mailbox and it was sent to this email address. But let us see, sorry, I don't know, I opened SMB user 2, so let me open my email, the normal one, where we can see this email. And this is demo shared mailbox, and if we open it up we can clearly see this email is from SMB user 3 and sent on behalf of demo shared mailbox, right? So this SMB user 3 has the send on behalf permission. So I think we are good till here. In If you only have send as permission, you only have send on behalf permission, you will not be able to see the content of the shared mailbox, not even read. Now Microsoft does not give the explicit read permission, so we can see in delegation we only have three permissions for now: send as, send on behalf, and full access permission. Now in the beginning we discussed if you are sending an email and it is not going from a dedicated mailbox, so this is the fix. You have to add the from field as I showed you, and then you have to add the shared mailbox to which the send on behalf permission or send as permission is given. Even like if you have full access permission, then you do not get sent as permission. Now it is very important that all these users should be able to view the content of the mailbox, right? In that case, what you have to do here is you have to provide everyone the full access permission, right? So if you go to demo shared mailbox, members, and here like in this group, this full mailbox group, you have to add all the users so that they can see the content of the demo shared mailbox. So in general, what happens if you get a query like I have sent on behalf permission but I cannot read the emails, you need to make sure that the user has full access permission as well to see the content. Otherwise they can, if you are more restrictive, if you want to restrict everything, they can always send as, where the email will go from the shared mailbox, send on behalf, where it will say the email like uh, SMB user 3 is sending on behalf of shared mailbox, but they actually do not read the content. So in this shared mailbox full access, the best practice is you can know, I do not want to add owners, I want the members, and add members. SMB user 2 and SMB user 3 we will add so that they can see the content of the mailbox. So it is saving, it will take some time. Okay, so now I think we are in a good shape. So then you can obviously go ahead and check things on your own, like how the replication will work around like some time. It will take some time for replication. So you go here and account and share with me, add demo shared mailbox at byqus.com and click on continue, close. So demo shared mailbox is added back, and if you click on this, you still do not have permission. So we will wait for some time and we'll give it some time. Before that, now we talked about the sent items, right? When SMB user 1 was sending an email, it is not coming to, it remains in the sent items of the user mailbox. It is not coming into the sent items of the shared mailbox. So how do we fix this? So that is an admin part, and I'll discuss it. All right. The problem is sent emails go to the user's sent items, not the shared mailbox. When a user sends an email as email as or on behalf of shared mailbox, by default, a copy of that email is saved in the user's own sent items folder, not in the shared mailboxes sent items folder. This means other team members with access to the shared mailbox cannot see the replies that have been sent. This creates a broken audit trail. No one knows what was already responded to. It defeats the purpose of a shared mailbox for teams, like for a team collaboration. Now, how do we fix this? So the problem demo here is whatever emails this SMB user one has sent through, like using his send as permission on demo shared mailbox, it goes to his sent items. Rather, it's like, and if you see demo shared mailbox sent items, it is completely empty. Now, when this guy SMB user 2 logs in, like maybe in a different shift, or he wants to check whether the emails were responded or not, he goes to the sent items of the shared mailbox. He does not see anything, it is empty. Inbox, you can see there is an email, but he wants to know whether this was replied or not. So he does not know because it is in SMB user 1 sent items. And how do we fix this? In order to fix this, we will go to the M365 admin center. Remember, to fix this, you do not have to go to Exchange admin center. You have to go to M365 admin center. In M365 Admin Center, you see on the left hand side, like Home, Copilot, Agent, Users, you have to open Teams and Groups. And here you can see Shared Mailboxes, right? And you see this demo shared mailbox. So, and here in this place, you see sent items not copied to the to mailbox. And here is an option to edit. So you click on edit, copy items sent as this mailbox, copy items sent on behalf of this mailbox. So you just have to check both and click on save. Now we will go to the shared mailbox. I'm logged in as SMB user 2 right now. So what we will do is we will create a new email, send as demo shared mailbox, and I'll send it to my email address. And click on send. Now this email is sent. So we'll see the sent items of the user. So this test email is sent, and we will see the sent items of the shared mailbox. So now you can see the sent items of the shared mailbox and how it helps in collaboration. Now suppose we log in, like suppose the shift changes again, and SMB user 1 logs in, right? If SMB user 1 logs back in. Now earlier the sent items of the shared mailbox was empty. Now this sent items is there, right? So he can also go ahead and reply to this email. Okay, I am replying as SMB user 1, right? So and click on send. Because this user does not have send as permission. He has the full access permission only. You can fix this right in the permission section. And what I think that was it for this video, and hope it helped you. Uh, okay, let us discuss one more point that is an important point. Now, suppose you want to create a rule for the shared mailbox. So you are logged in as SMB user 1, right? I have fixed the permission. Let me see if it loads the permission again. It takes some times, so I'll have to log in as SMB user 2 because this user I have recently given the permission, like not even 10 minutes ago. Let me see from demo shared mailbox. So he has, however, he has the full access permission, so nothing to worry about it. Okay, could not send. More details. You do not have permission to send emails. So you know how to fix it. It takes some times. That we have already discussed too many times. Now this SMB user one, if he goes to settings and he goes to rules, right? He goes to rules and adds a rule here. It will always create a rule for this particular user, not the the demo shared mailbox, right? So this how you can create a rule for the shared mailbox. So on the top left hand side, sorry, right hand side, where the user says his name, SMB user one. You look right here, I'm expanding it too much. So you click on here, right? In on the top right hand side, and you see open another mailbox. So you need to click on open another mailbox, and you need to put demo name of the shared mailbox, right? And you click on open. Now, now you see the primary email is demo shared mailbox. Here you can see it is the user SMB user one, and demo shared mailbox is secondary. It is a shared mailbox, but here we are logged in to the shared mailbox. You do not need to provide the credential for shared mailbox. If you have got full access permission, you can open the shared mailbox. Now, if you go to settings and go to rules, you will be able to create a rule on the shared mailbox. We will talk in some other video how to create the rules, but this is how we create the rule for shared mailbox. Many people, what they'll do is they will go here, they have access to demo shared mailbox, they have access to shared mailbox, they will simply go to settings and click on rules and create a rule, but that rule won't work on the shared mailbox. This is actually how you can go open another shared mailbox, another mailbox. You put the name of the shared mailbox which you have access, and from here you can create the rule. I hope that was clear, and now we have reached the end of the video. To summarize, we have discussed how do we create the shared mailbox, how do we provide full permission, full access permission, how do we grant send as, how do we grant send on behalf, and how do we manage this through mail enabled security groups, the delegation. Then we have talked about the permissions, how they work, and we talked about how to yeah, we talked about fixing the sent items, and we talked about fixing the rules. That is, see, if you talk about a shared mailbox, these are overall topics that I wanted to cover in this video. So I hope uh, this was really informative. And the key architectural detail in Microsoft 365, the confusion often arises because the permissions for a shared mailbox are not designed to be modular in the way you might expect. Full access is the read permission. In context of a shared mailbox, the permission to read view the contents is bundled into full access permission. This is the primary way to grant a user ability to see and manage the emails inside the mailbox. A crucial point to understand is that there is no standalone read permission for a shared mailbox. Like we saw, if we give full access, send as or send and behalf permission, you cannot see the content of the mailbox. The ability to read and view the mailbox content is inherently tied to the full access permission. This means you grant a user send as or send on behalf permission for sending the emails, how the emails will go out of their mailboxes. They will be able to send emails, but they won't be able to see the inbox or any emails. And you need to fix this sent items as well before you deliver a shared mailbox. That is a crucial step. Most of the admins miss there, and it should be a question from the requester or like it should be a default setting, I would say. So I hope this video was clear. I spent 3 days creating video. You subscribe and your questions are always welcome. So kindly subscribe and ask your questions in the comment, and I will promptly answer those questions. Thank you. Keep watching and subscribe to Byqus. Thank you and have a nice day.